Hello, guys, and welcome to Witchcraft That Actually Pays with me, Sarah Petroselli. Um, Welcome from sunny Florida. I don't actually live in Florida, so this is not my office. I'm just visiting for the month of February because I'm tired of the cold. But welcome to this masterclass. I say workshop, but really it's a masterclass. So I'm excited to get started. This is Witchcraft Actually Pays. This is kind of a personal journey for me because these are the things that I implemented to get where I'm at today with my business and my magic and my craft and my energy work. So this is very personal to me. So if you had a different experience or you you absolutely do not have to do witchcraft to be successful in business. There are plenty of people who are successful in business without doing witchcraft. However, these things are a nice shove in the right direction. If you're lost, if you feel blocked, right? If you don't know which way to go, these things help you. So let's get started. I'm going to shrink myself here because I'm distracting. So I'll see you in a minute. So the first thing that we can do to navigate the world of wealth and business is wealth servitors. What is a servitor? So it is a thought form that you can create to work on your behalf. People accidentally create servitors all the time. Well, like talupas, right? Thought forms that, excuse me, accidentally create them with their negative mindset to work against them, which is a whole other issue. But this is creating servitors that are there to help you with your business. You can program them. They're connected to you the way that I do them. They have a specific set of rules. They have a duty. They have a home. They have a job. Like that is what they do. And you can program them however they want. They are very low maintenance. You can literally program them to, so say you have a wealth servitor, you can say, you receive energy from my joy from receiving money. So this actually does two things. It feeds them and it motivates them to work for you. You see what I mean? So you can write this however you want. They are very easy to maintain. You can make them for anything. You can make them for self-confidence, because without confidence, like, what are you even doing? If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to believe in you, and you're not going to make any money. Um, you could make them to bring you opportunities, to bring you clients, to bring you chunks of wealth in general, like an overlapping. Um, so really the limit is your imagination with servitors. As long as you have the structure down on how to make them, how to create them, you can do it for just about anything. Although I do not recommend making a servitor to have somebody fall in love with you. You don't want to start a marriage with imprisonment. That's all I have to say about that. How fast does it work? This starts working for you immediately. And sometimes you can word it like, oh, this servitor has always existed and has always existed. It'll start working for you in the past. And you can write it so you are not, this servitor is not bound by time. And basically, they can go back in time and start working for you before you ever even created them. So it's pretty awesome. What are the different options of servitors you can use? Yes, we just talked about that. Um, I actually asked ChatGPT to make me a money servitor, and this is what it came up with for the image, and it's so interesting. It's kind of like yeah, steampunk slash a woman. I don't know. It's interesting, so I decided to keep it. I hope you like it. I do. Get all the money here. But yeah, it really is that simple. And There are many different ways to make wealth servitors. I have my own specific way of doing it. Um, that is, I make them for people too. It's on my website, but this is going to be for my mastermind 6 months class, and this is what we're going to be doing is building wealth servitors just like this in the group. So packs. Packs are an awesome way to build a partnership with a spirit, with a deity, with a demon. And if you're on here and you're like, demon, oh, am I selling my soul? Like, this is not a workshop for you. If you still think that selling your soul, I still think making a pact with demons is selling your soul, then this might not be the place for you because we are not dealing with any of that religious garbage. And it's not how it works. So this may not be the workshop for you. Pacts with your higher self. You can make pacts with your higher self for wealth, for your true will, for protection. Okay. Protection with the higher self is something that we will be doing in the mastermind class. Oh, you hear that? It's like pouring rain. Okay. Time, and these packs can be time bound or they can be lifetime. So if you want to have a specific outcome and a clear end, that is an option. And there's so much more to it that I'm really not going to get into. Capacity-based packs, so increasing what you can hold for your wealth, not just what you receive, because you can receive all kinds of money, but if you don't have the capacity to hold it or the self-confidence or, like you're going to lose all your money. That's just how it is. So a lot of it is not just being able to receive it, but also being able to hold the money. And this is something people overlook all the time. It's a big detail. The foundational growth, the foundational stability for holding wealth. You need that. And a lot of the times when you do make a pact with a demon of wealth or uh, a specific deity, this is the first thing that they work on. They're not just going to hand you a bag of money. They're not going to just hand you that career. They're going to help you build a foundation for that. And it does take time because you're shifting your whole identity, basically. Business packs, you can make packs for your business. If you already have a business, you can make a pact that this spirit will bring you opportunities, money, growth, clients for this business, okay? And self-love and confidence. Evocations and invocations. This is purely optional, really. Entity and spirit collaborations with specific purpose and goals. You do not need to have a pact with spirits associated with wealth, power, gates and thresholds, protection, empowerment. You can do an evocation. You can put their sigil on a piece of paper. You can activate it. You could talk to them. You don't have to do a full evocation if you're scared, or a full invocation if you're afraid of that thing. Um, you can simply work with a specific wealth entity. And a lot of the times, if you're thinking about working with a specific wealth entity, they will come to you and they're there already. And they will make themselves known to you because they want to help you. They want to work with you. They want to, excuse me, exchange that energy, right? So, and it's more of a relationship-based worth. When I do evocations or invocations with spirits, um, if they're not like somebody that I'm working with long term, I will work with them for like a week. I'll carry their sigil around. I'll light candles. I'll do meditations with them. I'll ask them questions. Okay. It's very relationship based. They can give you advice. They can program your DNA just by being in your presence or being in your energy or you being in their presence. They activate your DNA. Words do not matter. Like I I really don't have like long conversations with spirits. It's more like some people do, but it's not really in my, I don't know. It's not really something that happens for me all the time. Like sometimes they do give me stuff and I write it down and it's a channeling, and I look at it later and it's very important. However, most of the messages that I get from doing evocations, invocations, or even pact work is through like music, through other people, through experiences, through just paying attention to things in my everyday life, little uh twinges of intuition, be like, oh, okay, I should do this today. Like just following your intuition. And that is how they speak to you and lead you um into what you want to know, or in this case, like how you're going to grow your wealth, what's going on for you, what's blocking you. They're going to show you this in real life ways, not just words. So a lot of people think, oh, I do an invocation of a spirit like Hecate or Azazel. And they didn't say anything to me. I didn't hear anything. It didn't work. It's like, no, dude, it's going to show up in your real life. It's going to show up in so many different ways. It doesn't have to be words. Like these are ancient beings who speak telepathically. Like they don't need words. They will show you, but you have to know how to pay attention to what they're showing you. And like I said, their presence alone is enough sometimes to push you into the next level. Protection magic. So if your money isn't protected, it could be taken away. It Like if you have a curse on you, the first thing that goes, what is it? It's your wealth, your physical health, your mental health. Like those are the things that disappear. Your career, you could get fired from your job. So protection magic is essential, and not just against curses. Curses are rare, okay? Like not everybody is going to sit down and want to do an entire curse on you unless you really pissed them off or did something to harm them. People are not going to necessarily want to put the energy in because it's not worth it. Like, um, it's mostly protection against jealousy, like the evil eye, psychic attacks, unconscious vampirism. People will vampirize you even though they don't know how to do vampirism consciously. They can do it subconsciously. You know the people, the chronic complainers, people that will suck you into their drama. Those are vampires. They will vampirize you. Um, Client bad energy and hooks, especially if you're an energy worker. Okay, these can be this can be a problem because you can get parasites, you can get needy clients hooking their cords into you. So you really, really want to have protection magic because one of the first things that goes is your wealth energy because you can get depressed, you can lose your job, your career. Um, and when you're depressed, like you just don't have the capacity to make money because you're in such a dark state. Okay. You can put wards on your offers, portals and containers. I like to use sigils and runes for certain objects and offers. Boundary magic. So excess equals entitlement. Oh, so having boundaries against your clients, and so they're not entitled to your energy. That's an interesting subject all in itself. Oh, I drink here. Cord cutting and entanglement removals. Okay. This is something I've been doing for clients for years and years and years. It's so fucking important for your wealth, your mental health, your physical health, your energetic health, your health in every aspect of the word, every every facet, all right? Cutting cords with ex-partners, former clients, poverty ancestors. Like some of our ancestors were dirt poor, and it travels into your energy with you, and you don't even know it's there. Friends with scarcity fields, yeah. Scarcity mindset friends, cut cords with them immediately because it can latch onto you, leak into your energy. Suddenly your aura is entangled with them. Removing financial entanglements that drain your energy, cap your income, create guilt around receiving. And that can be from your upbringing, your ancestry, your friends, ex-partners. The ex-partner thing and toxic parents are where I see the deepest entanglements, and those gotta go for you to be able to move forward. And plus, they can still be vampirizing you through these cords, like especially toxic exes. If you're constantly thinking about somebody or you hear somebody's voice in your head, that's an entanglement. That is bad, bad news. And you can they can still be leaking their poverty energy to you, and it's taking away your confidence, right? Because you're hearing all the bad things they said about you. I think most of us have had toxic partners that were um either really poor poverty mindset, or they just said terrible things about us or abusive, right? So cut those cords and entanglements, and without cutting them and without seeing them all the time, they last like 7 years. If you don't take them out on your own, if you don't take them out. That's without having contact with this person. So it's a serious problem. I've been removing them, and clients feel the difference immediately. Like usually they feel the shifts. I run 5-day intensives sometimes in my programs. And that's the first thing I do is take out these cords. Okay. Like, and the clients feel it immediately. They feel the shift. You can also be really, really tired if you're being drained by somebody else. So yeah, they're bad news. Implant and parasite removal. So parasites are something that you can catch anywhere. And even if you have a lot of protection magic, like for example, if I'm feeling kind of down and depressed, if I've been somewhere new, right, or I've had a really, really tough session with a client or whatever, I will ask my husband, Jason, to check me for bugs. That's what I say. Can you check me for bugs? Because I can feel the shift in my energy. I can feel like this heaviness in my stomach. And it's like, I know I have a parasite. Uh, it got through my shield somehow, like it happens. But it happens a lot less if you do have a shield, by the way. But I'll have him look, and 99% of the time I have something going on, and he pulls it out and I feel better. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna lay in bed all day to my life is terrible to, oh, I think I'm gonna go for a walk. Oh, I have to do this today. And like that is the shift. It's like instant. So parasites are a big problem that the public don't know about because you can't see them, right? Well, you can kind of see them if you've ever seen spiders on the wall when you're half asleep. Like that is a parasite. That's an energetic parasite. But they can get a little bit more intense than that. I think the last thing that Jason pulled out of me was this eel-like creature wrapped around my spine, and I was not feeling good at that time. So yeah, they're sneaky. So I just wanted to share that these things do exist. I could feel him pulling that thing out of my back. I could physically feel it, guys. Like they're real and they're almost physical, and they will suck your physical health, your mental health, and your energetic health, and your wealth goes along with it. All right, every time. Um, Removing alien self-imposed implants. So implants are something that I've also removed for clients. Sometimes other beings come along and they put implants in you if you're really powerful to keep you down. But most of the time, these implants are self-imposed, subconsciously put there to give you an excuse to not excel in your life. So why would you not want to excel in your life? It's scary, right? It's scary to be seen. It's scary to make money if you have a lot of negative wealth, um, subconscious programming running in the background. And so we will basically self-sabotage ourselves by putting implants in our energy to stop us from doing these things, even though we consciously want to do that. Like it's kind of messed up. Um, we will put blockage implants. We will implant blockages. We'll create blockages that aren't really there, and then give ourselves the blockages, parasite and bugs. And vamps, I already talked about that. Attachments, you can have spirit attachments. Sometimes I've seen these in people's homes, or there's like a shadow in the corner, and they'll feed off of you when you're asleep. They're actually really weak. Um, they're pretty easy to get rid of most of the time because they have to feed off of you. I mean, they don't have much power. Ancestral hooks. If I make more money, I'd be abandoned. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money makes me feel unsafe. We can't afford that. All the things we heard growing up. Those are ancestral hooks and codes that are in our subconscious, dissolving old timelines around struggle. We are addicted to struggle, a lot of us, and we want to get out of that timeline. This is deep money work I'm talking about. Like all of these things, it's all connected. Road opening spells are fantastic for breaking through obstacles, opening up paths to align clients, opportunities, collaborations, breaking through blockages, giving you a kick in the ass, clearing I am almost there cycles, like, oh, I can feel it, I'm almost there. Oh, like that kind of thing. It's there now. You just have to see it. And that's what road openers do. Hecate is amazing with these. I have done several road openers with her, and sometimes I'll just listen to them on YouTube. I can link the YouTube channels. She's amazing for opening up blockages. But do be aware that when you do road openers, it will smash through things that are in your way. So, like if you have a toxic partner, or you have toxic friends, or you have things that are like toxic habits that are holding you back, she's going to show these to you. You're going to see these things and be like, oh, wow, this is what's holding me back. And it's kind of your choice sometimes whether or not to get rid of them, or she'll just get rid of them for you. Like it's really a matter of if she feels like it, honestly. Eventually they'll be gone. You do ruin over the Hecate. She's a bit for that. Like Sekhmet too. And these two goddesses just being in their energy, especially Sekhmet, will burn away your blockages. Okay. Identity and authority magic. This is going from feeling like you're a piece of shit to I'm a fucking queen. I don't know what you're talking about. This is where your income scales. Who you are is how you get paid. Claiming energetic leadership over money, over yourself. Okay, not over anybody else. Anchoring sovereignty, freedom, so money responds automatically. Many spirits will be happy to help you with personal identity codes such as Lucifer, Nama, and Lilith. You can also check your birth chart for which spirits activate your identity, true will, and wealth codes. And that is something that we're going to be doing in the mastermind as well, something that I will be doing with you. Okay. But identity is everything, guys. How you see yourself is how other people see you. How you see yourself holding money is how money sees you. You're in charge. You are the captain of your ship. And this helps you shift that. Doing shadow work around receiving. People will do shadow work around trauma, which is good. Uh, but doing shadow work work around receiving is important too if you want to grow your wealth, because receiving is something that we have to make conscious effort to do, especially as a woman. We're kind of programmed to serve everybody and to give, 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 give. But when you switch that to receiving, um, it's a whole different energy. It's a whole different side of of, of the coin. Okay. And women are meant to receive. We're receivers, and men are the givers. We receive. The universe is the giver. Okay. The universe wants to give you what you want. The universe wants to serve you, but you have to allow it to serve you, because receiving is something you have to make conscious effort to do. Clearing guilt around ease, because we're addicted to struggle again, right? Pleasure, allowing yourself to experience pleasure and joy and happiness, overflow, more than, oh, just enough to get by. Dissolving savior and martyr identities, the victim, right? We don't want to blame our problems on everybody or circumstances, other people, whatever, the economy. Like you want to get out of that and take control of your life. Reclaiming desire without apologizing or explaining yourself. Who does she think she is? There's this YouTube channel with this woman, and uh, she's got pink hair, and I absolutely adore her. She get on there and she's like, when people start saying, who does she think she is? That's when you know you're on your next level. You have moved up in levels. You are no longer the old you, because they're like, who does she think she is? She's doing all this media marketing and she's charging these prices. Who does she think she is? Like that is your thumbs up from the fucking universe. I'll tell you that. And it's amazing. Ancestral and past life clearing. I get a drink here. Hold on. I love this picture. Ah, your money patterns don't start with you. They start with your ancestors. And it goes back to the witch wound too. The witch wound, what is the witch wound? The witch wound is your epigenetics saying that you have to shrink, fit in, be quiet, to not get burned at the stake or thrown out of your tribe. Like this stuff runs deep for men too, like not just women. It's subconscious, and you have to push through it, and you can feel the fear in your body rising, like, oh, I don't want to do this, because your body thinks you're going to get fucking murdered. Your body thinks it's a threat to your physical safety, and it's not. Like if you get in a YouTube channel and somebody comments and says something mean, they get first, it's like, yeah, ow. Like, wow, they called me ugly or whatever. Like, it stings, but you don't die. After a while, you're just like, whatever, who gives a shit what they think? Like, what kind of person are they to get on a YouTube video and say something mean about somebody who's creating something or doing art? Like, they're a horrible person. And so you don't, like, pushing through that fear in your body and then moving forward is clearing the ancestral and past life trauma. Okay. Releasing vows of poverty for religious or other reasons. Yeah, 100% religious deprogramming, guys. Clearing persecution memories that's in your witch wounds, your DNA. Ending lineage level struggle loops. I bet you can, if you're here, you can identify your family curse. What is your family curse? What does all of the people do? Most likely, if you're here, you've broken that family curse, right? Good for you. Taking taking your power back from other lifetimes. Yeah. Um, taking your power from other lifetimes. I do have a, I'm not sure what I meant by this. I made these slides like a week ago, and I'm not sure where my thought process was on that one. But I do have there's ways that you can meditate and go into your richest and most successful self and kind of um, merge yourself with their energy. And I think that's what I was thinking. Okay. This work creates permanent shifts in your abilities to hold and make money. And guys, know yourself and how you interact with energy. It makes things so much easier. If you have not looked into your astrology, like your second house, your seventh house, like look into your human design to see if you're a generator or manifesting generator. This is going to tell you, or a projector, or what's the other one? Manifester. There's different designs and how you interact with energy, whether or not you wait to respond, or you initiate, or you wait for an invitation. Like this is how your soul and your body reacts to energy. It's so important to know. It's gonna make your manifestations so much faster because you're gonna know, oh, I have to wait to respond to something for this to happen. Or I'm initiating this because I have an intuition in my sacral authority, when to act. Like it gives you a blueprint. Okay, so it's so important to know these things because easier is better. Yep, easier is better. Why struggle? You don't have to struggle. Things can be easy. Learn yourself how you interact with energy. And this is also something we're doing in the mastermind. We're looking into all of this. So, guys, it's been a great time. Look into my wealth alchemy mastermind, witchcraft that actually pays. This is a 6-month program, and I'm taking people right now. I'm only taking a few people. So if you are interested, you can go to the link. You can message me on social media. You can send me an email. And if you want to learn how to do any of these things yourself and you don't need the level of support right now that the Wealth Alchemy Mastermind is giving, or by the time you see this, it doesn't exist anymore. Um, Glow Up Grimoire is available where I teach you how to make servitors. I teach you how to remove parasites, hooks, implants. I teach you almost, I would say, yeah, all of the things. There's a bunch of workshops in there that teach you how to do all this stuff in Glow Up Grimoire. But if you want a group on Telegram, intimate, and we do all this stuff together, like, it's going to be so beautiful, and I cannot wait. We start in the middle of March, so the link will be in the description. Send me an email if you have any questions. And yeah, it's been fun, guys. I will I will be talking to you soon. Bye.